Welcome to this Urgent Explainer. Look, today we've got a really critical piece of news that's going to directly impact the daily rhythm of one of the busiest, most dynamic megacities in the whole world. We're going to carefully unpack this brand new Lagos State Ministry of Transportation travel advisory regarding the EKO Bridge. Now, if you actually navigate these roads, you know exactly how incredibly vital this specific infrastructure is, right? It literally carries tens of thousands of vehicles every single day, acting like this massive circulatory artery for the city's commerce and just your daily routine. So, to make this easy, we've broken down the official government directive into some clear, actionable points to help you understand exactly what's happening, why it's happening, and precisely how you need to prepare. So, if you're a daily commuter or a motorist who relies on the EKO Bridge, I want you to ask yourself, are you planning a trip outbound from Lagos Island anytime soon? Because if you are, you really need to listen closely. Your route is about to change drastically. This isn't just one of those minor, everyday traffic updates. No. This is a major structural advisory that demands immediate attention and some pretty significant adjustments to your routine. I mean, in a city where time is literally money, knowing how to navigate this sudden disruption, it's absolutely essential.
Okay, let's jump right into Section 1, the emergency bridge closure. As you can see, the turnaround for this event is incredibly tight. The government just announced this advisory today, May 10th, 2026, but the actual closure? It's happening fast. It officially commences this coming Tuesday, May 12th. I want you to really think about what that means for a megacity like Lagos. A 48-hour notice to completely pivot the travel habits of countless commuters is a massive undertaking. It gives motorists very little time to process the information, which is exactly why getting a firm grasp on this timeline right now is so important. Basically, you have the weekend to prepare, but you absolutely have to be ready to shift your route by Tuesday morning. Now, whenever a major artery gets closed down with such short notice, the immediate question on everyone's mind is, wait, why? Well, the direct cause for this sudden disruption is strictly for safety investigations and necessary repairs. The Lagos state government has prioritized the well-being of the motoring public here. By declaring an emergency closure, they are taking preemptive action to assess and really maintain the structural integrity of the EKO Bridge. Honestly, it's a sobering reminder of just how heavily utilized these bridges are and how putting commuter safety way above short-term convenience is absolutely crucial to preventing much larger, far more dangerous infrastructural failures down the line. Moving right along to Section 2, open versus closed routes. Now, this emergency action creates a highly specific geographical constraint, and there's a really stark contrast here that you need to know. Understanding this is absolutely key to managing your week. So the outbound route out of Lagos Island, specifically that really critical stretch between Apongban and Ijora Olopa, is completely shut down. You absolutely cannot use that segment. However, and this is the big but, the inward Lagos Island carriageway remains entirely open to motorists. This is such a vital distinction that should honestly bring a huge sigh of relief to inbound commuters. The government isn't isolating the island. They're just restricting a specific outbound flow to get these critical repairs done safely. So if you're heading in, your route is secure. But heading out, yeah, that requires a completely new strategy. Which brings us perfectly into Section 3, navigating the detour. So, with the outbound Apangban to Ijora Olapa axis shut down, the most crucial point is how you, the commuter, will actually get around this massive outbound closure to reach your destination. To solve this commuting puzzle, the Ministry of Transportation explicitly advises all members of the motoring public to use the Third Mainland Bridge as your primary alternative route. You've got to avoid the closed stretch entirely and literally reroute your daily commute immediately. Now, let's be real for a second. Funneling all that usual EKO Bridge outbound traffic onto the Third Mainland Bridge, it's going to cause a significant bottleneck. It is going to be crowded. But visualizing this shift in your mind right now and consciously allocating some extra travel time is going to save you a tremendous amount of frustration come Tuesday morning. Let's move on to Section 4, ensuring smooth traffic flow.
Of course, shifting that kind of massive traffic volume over to alternative routes like the Third Mainland Bridge is definitely going to create some friction. But to reassure the public, the government has detailed a really specific action plan. They aren't just throwing up some roadblocks and hoping for the best, they are actively deploying both adequate traffic personnel and security personnel. These teams are going to be explicitly stationed along all of the alternative routes. And, beyond just managing the physical flow of vehicles, having those officers visible provides a really necessary psychological comfort during a kind of chaotic reroute. Their main objective, as outlined by the state, is to guide confused motorists, prevent total gridlock, and just maintain as smooth a flow of traffic as possible while the whole city adapts to this new temporary reality.
And I want to point out that this entire travel advisory carries full official weight. This isn't just some rumor circulating online. This directive was signed off directly by the Commissioner for Transport for Lagos State, Honorable Oluwaseun Osiemi, on May 10th, 2026. This official mandate basically guarantees that the full resources of the Ministry of Transportation are actively behind this emergency closure, the safety investigations, and the whole comprehensive traffic management plan.
So, with these safety investigations taking absolute priority starting Tuesday, the whole rhythm of Lagos is inevitably going to shift. When critical, everyday infrastructure suddenly requires an overhaul, we really get to see how resilient a megacity's daily routine actually is. The bridge closes Tuesday, so are you ready to adapt? Make sure you plan ahead, utilize that Third Mainland Bridge, and definitely stay safe out there on the roads.